Hello, people. How you doing today? Happy Saturday. I'm just coming by real quick, okay, to do an update on the Nancy Guthrie energy, and I also wanted to pry into the energy of those USF students in Florida that were found. It's two. I don't know why I keep thinking it's three, but they found two of them. Okay, and so I don't know if it was three, but they found the two of them, a boy and a girl. They're the same age, 27 years old. What do we have? Zamil, and what's that girl's name now? And they have the roommate. They have the roommate. Nahida, and Zamil. Okay, they have found their remains. Oh, my work day went well, and it especially goes even better when it's over. Okay, because I'm ready to go home before I even hit the door. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. You know. Uh, so hey, Sin and Michi. The old great go girl, what you doing here this early? Girl, look at you. Okay. She done made it on time. Aloha. I know that's right. Okay. So I wanted to go in on that energy as well. And a real good reason too is because it doesn't say, they don't know why the roommate killed them. They don't know why he doesn't have a crime. He doesn't have a history of arrest, but he does have a history. So we'll get into that. Okay, I want to go into Nancy Guthrie's energy. Okay, because I missed yesterday, and see what the energy. Because that's all we could do is go up on an update on the energy and the surroundings. Because the case is just like it's moving, but it's moving at a snail's pace. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, oh, and then I saw a video. They had a video of what's his name? Tommaso. Tommaso. They had some school thing. They were doing cooking some pasta. Okay, and they showed him. Okay, in his what do you call it? In his natural element. Okay, supposedly, and it may give you another look at him because everybody's painting him as the villain. But I saw it, and you can go ahead and view it if you want to. I doubt if it changes your mind. Okay, that's okay. It wasn't. He just has that menacing look. Yeah, he has that look about him, but we're not talking about. Even though he looks like he could do something like that, doesn't mean he did it. But that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about the case and how it appears to us without even looking at the suspects. If we didn't have a picture of the suspects, okay, I think that him and Annie would still come out as the prime suspects. That's all. Allegedly. This is just my interpretation. Like I said, the closest gets the mostest. Okay? So, and let me see if they have any current energy on the what's his name? The sheriff. Okay, because they're talking about how it's going to be impossible to. Okay, now look, nothing's impossible, and you can't put these people in office or elect these people in office and not have a way to get them out. That just don't make no sense. Okay, who wrote these laws? Okay, anyway, let me see real quick. See if there's any update. Currently, but I don't see it. This is May, and all this is from last month, okay, and the beginning of last month at that. However, they are still looking into what they say his troubling past, okay, and they're talking about the previous agency that he worked for. However, I think that there is current. Oh, okay. There's current, okay, more current energy, so to speak, or cases at this Pima County, okay, because I think there's something that has been going on at this Pima County, okay, and they need to do their job and investigate. You're supposed to be investigating them, okay, then investigate, okay. Say so. What can you tell us about the current energy of Nancy Guthrie? Okay. What is the current energy surrounding Nancy Guthrie's investigation? We'll look at the investigation first, and then we're going to look at the culprits. No, no, there aren't any updates. Hey, TK. That's right. Who's watching the watchers? Because well, we watching them. Okay. So I need them to get on the board here and do they due diligence. That's all I'm asking is to do your job. That's all. We're not asking no more of you than to do your job. And if you're investigating it, investigate. Okay. And tell the truth. That's why you in the predicament that you're in. You're lying, cheating, and you're stealing. And you're not supposed to be. See what I'm saying? Oh, goodness gracious. What's the energy with the Nancy Guthrie investigation? What's the energy looking like? What do you want us to know about the current energy on Nancy Guthrie's investigation? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Current energy, Nancy Guthrie. Ooh, wait. Nancy Guthrie. Okay, underneath it all. Oh, okay, I got the wrong cards. Okay, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Okay, this is actually oh, okay. I actually put the wrong cards in the wrong box. I sure did. I have the Black Rose. Okay, and this is the Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, I mixed them up, but I wanted to use them. So let's go ahead since we're doing that, and let's just see because I'm nosy now that I didn't did it. Okay, so this is the Mystic Black Rose. This is a Oracle deck. Okay, yeah, this is Oracle, and they say, okay, let me see. I got it upside down. It's justice. Okay, so this is the legal matters and everything that's going on. Okay, letting us know that they are still investigating. Okay. Oh, finality. Are they getting to the end of the case? Are they ready to say it out loud? Differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. But I'm looking at the first word, finality. Okay. Mm. And we have lust, forbidden fruit. We have completely done. See? See? Completely done. Moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, and coming full circle. So, yes, this case is picking up steam and it's coming full circle and time. Okay. So now, okay, so we got time. Time will bring unexpected changes. Okay. And surprise, unexpected action, spontaneous, showing up, unexpected change. Okay, so something's going on. Okay, I could feel it. Secrets, love affairs. What do they have? Keeping things inside, not opening up, and illusions. Okay, maybe they're gonna make an announcement or something. Okay, up there's the call. There's the call. An incoming call, honey. Hearing from conversation, talking, unblocking. Okay, ooh. Soulmates. Okay. So we got a couple going on here. A couple. The couple is under completely done. So maybe the couples are, it's over. I don't know. Forbidden. Love affair. There we go. So there's a love affair. Once again, coming out. Lust. Okay. Mm. And loss. Running away. Emptiness. Cutting things off. Okay. This is going under justice. Okay, decision. Okay, finality. We have secrets. Now we have a decision. Wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. Okay, that could be the investigation or the relationship. We have a union, a reconciliation. Okay. And denial, contradicting, refusing, soulmates, in denial, right here, completely done, and soulmates. And we have family. Okay, and that's going along the lines of time, forbidden. Okay, and starting a family, making a home, feeling safe, security. Okay, and deja vu. Deja vu. So something has happened in the past. May come to light. This has happened before, okay, with such and such a case, okay? Present, feeling the moment. Yep. Somebody's in the now. And revenge, okay? So there's some type of revenge going on, but it's in the form of lust, okay? Plotting payback, punishing, getting even, and we have emotions. Okay. Okay. So when it's all said and done, somebody in the family is going to be single and ready to mingle. That's going under family. Okay. So I get the impression that there's justice going on, but more of the energy seems to be in the family situation and whatever they have going on. Okay. And we don't know yet. And I'm pretty sure they don't want it to come out. But something's up. Okay, it may not have to do with the case, but the fact that your case is your family, okay, and they're investigating everybody, everybody's looking at you, okay? Yeah, jealousy, yeah, yeah, okay. So let's go into the deck that I thought I was going into with Edgar Allan Poe, and we're going to ask this deck about the energy of the investigation. Okay, we're going to go into tarot. That was oracle. We're doing tarot. Okay, what if the couple of perps are related as family? I got that impression a while ago. Okay, I get that impression that I wouldn't be surprised if the perps were related, but I'm not sure. Now, I definitely think about the circle that the family runs with. They may be at the Kentucky Derby. No, the old gray goat, no, they're not. Actually, they're not. And you know that because they live in different states. Okay. And they're coming together because their mom is missing. Other than that, okay. And they had to be called and flown in. Okay. So you know it wasn't as close as the siblings were not as close as they portray to be. Now everybody gonna go to mama. Everybody going back and forth to mama, but they don't seem to be going back and forth with each other. Okay. So what's the energy with the Nancy Guthrie investigation? What can you tell us about the current energy with Nancy Guthrie's investigation? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Nancy Guthrie investigation. What's the current energy? Current energy. The Three of Cups. Okay. The Three of Cups. So sadness. Okay. Sad. Do I have my okay. I knew I couldn't sit here without, let me get my cheat sheet. I had to forget something. Something. Okay, so the Three of Cups in reverse talks about overindulgence or partying. Okay, too much partying. Okay, so you're not feeling as good as you should because now this three, where is the Three of Cups? Oh, at the bottom. This can also, in Three of Cups in reverse, can also talk about tension. Okay, tension in friendships, gossip, and boundary issues. Okay, you can also point to an affair. Ooh. Okay, so because of that, we're just going to allow our intuition to guide us. And I'm kind of with the affair and the tension, definitely stands out for me. Yeah, I've already checked her out. Sax Francisco, clairvoyant. Yes. Okay. She talks about that the family is not involved. She talks about the perpetrator. I forgot. It'll come to me, okay? Because I just seen some of hers yesterday. I didn't watch the whole thing, but her glasses. I don't know anything about the glasses, but let's okay. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Let's start the reading. And this is the energy of the investigation on Nancy Guthrie's. There's action. Page of Wands, okay? Page of Wands, action. They're looking into it. Okay, so there's some energy there. Page of Cups. Okay. Now the page, there's definitely some energy and some emotions. Okay, now the Page of Cups also talks about some news or an offer. Page of Cups talks about being naive and creative. And the Page of Wands also talks about creativity and action. Hmm. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So, and Judgment in reverse. Okay, so they are looking into, okay, now this could represent evidence. Okay, they're looking into some evidence and some corruption, some dishonesty. Oh yeah. Okay, let's keep this moving. Oh, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Deceit and jealousy. Oh, and the government, the police. So they got something going here. There's something they seeing. They not saying. And the Page of Swords in reverse. There go Chatty Patty. So there's some gossip. There's something going on that they're looking into, and it may be the sheriff department. It may be the police looking into the police. There's some action going on. And the King of Cups in reverse over the Nine of Pentacles, or shadowed by the Nine of Pentacles. The King of Cups, insecurity, frustration, and the Ace of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh my. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to take that as taking in reverse. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ooh. So we got some miscommunication. Something's not clear. And the Four of Swords. Okay, so I think the rumors or the gossips, okay, they're putting to rest. They are looking into it, okay, and differentiating. So they're putting that to rest. And there's also some type of recovery going on. And the Eight of Swords. Yep. And Temperance. I don't know why I'm getting they're tying up some loose ends. Okay, just be patient. That's just what I'm getting. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So we have all these pages, but we have the Page of Swords, okay, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. And the Star in reverse. And the Eight of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. So it seems like justice is moving slow, but there's information that's coming through pretty quick as far as the investigation. Okay. So I think that there's information coming forth. Maybe not evidence, but information. But this Nine of Pentacles can be evidence too. But it may not be. And I'm thinking about that hair, the hair that they found. It may not come to not, it may be all for naught. Maybe all for naught. Okay. Because the Star is in reverse. Okay. Now, have you noticed one thing I've noticed about this case? How they take one little thing and make it significant, but it's really insignificant, they blow it up. Okay, like this is gonna solve the case, okay, just like they did with the cameraman, with the picture with the cameraman, and oh, we gonna this gonna solve the case. It's gonna be a break in the case, and it's all for naught. They couldn't do anything as far as we're concerned. Then they blew up the blood in front of the house. Okay, oh, they blew that up. Okay, and it's all for naught. Okay, now they got the hair, the DNA evidence. Okay, and they blowing that up. Oh, once we get this DNA and this, okay. Do you know whose hair is? Do you know who that hair belongs to? First of all, does it belong to Nancy, or is it a likelihood that it belongs to Nancy? They're not telling you that. You see what I'm saying? They're not telling you, okay, because they used to tell you that this hair is similar, okay, in color to Nancy, okay. They could tell you that. They could tell you that, you know. Hey, Midnight Intuition. Yeah, now they're saying the porch guy was staged. How do you know he was staged? You don't even know how the people got in the house and out the house. You don't know squat. See what I'm saying? So how do you know it was staged? Only thing you know is that the lady is missing. You got ransom notes. They didn't show proof of life, so you didn't give them no money, and they still keep trying to get money out of the situation. That's all you did. We know. The rest is pure speculation. Okay? It's pure speculation. Okay, so with that said, let's ask about the culprits. What's the energy with the culprits? Have they moved on? Okay, is there fear? Okay, what is going on? Hi, Kelly. The back door was propped open. Now, the back door being propped open, okay, I'm pretty sure that it's a logical guess, okay, allegedly, that it was probably propped open by the perpetrators. I don't see, they talk about how Nancy leave her door open, leave her door unlocked, and I don't think a lot of that may be true, okay. She may leave her doors unlocked in the daytime, okay. But I find it hard to believe that an 84-year-old woman who it's hard getting around is just going to leave her doors unlocked at that time of night. I grew up in the 60s and the 70s. 60s and 70s for me. Right, you never locked the doors, okay. But what I'm saying is, at this time, in 2026, 2025, 2020, how about that? Okay, there's a good chance that more than likely you locked your doors, especially, check it out, especially when there's people walking around in that neighborhood, in that specific neighborhood, okay, knocking on your door, trying to sell you this, trying to sell you that, okay, I would think you would keep your door locked. And if she didn't, that was very naive, okay. No way. Yeah, nah. She ain't gonna prop it open and go to bed now. Okay, now if the door's unlocked, okay, I can see the door being unlocked okay, and you go into bed, then I can see you propping open the door, okay, just for the sake of the bugs flying in. Just for the sake of the bugs flying in and out the house, you're not going to leave the door propped open, period. Okay, so with that said, what is the energy with Nancy Guthrie's abductors? What's the energy with them? Current energy with Nancy Guthrie's abductors. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Nancy Guthrie's abductors. What is that energy? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Her abductors. What's the energy like with Nancy Guthrie's abductors? The devil in reverse. Okay, now the devil in reverse talks about recovery, some type of recovery. Okay, whether usually it talks about drug recovery. Okay, let me see, what else does it say? Overcoming. Okay, taking back control, and that's what jumps out to me. Taking back control, recovering from the fear of getting caught. Now they starting to feel bold, they starting to recover, okay, and get their courage back. Let's see. Seven of Cups, smoke and mirrors. Seven of Cups, okay. So there's choices, okay, and even though they're illusions, okay, they have seven choices to pick. They can pick an illusion. So, that's interesting. And the Two of Cups in reverse. So that could be drug addiction. And the Hierophant. Now that's interesting. And Temperance. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. I'm getting that there's fear. There could be some kind of fear from the police, okay? And the Seven of Wands, being on the defense, being cautious. And the Six of Cups, okay? So they're being cautious in regards to the past, okay, or what they did in the past. And Justice in reverse. And the delay. Justice in reverse, delays in getting caught. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Swords. Okay? They may have separated the Two of Swords. Okay? Okay. They're trying to figure out what they're gonna do next. What they're gonna do, where they're gonna go, what. Okay. There are they got decisions to make. Okay, here's a theory. Okay. Woosai just had a theory about the front and the back door. The front door was locked. They don't have the key. Okay. More than likely, allegedly, they don't have the key. So if the back front door was locked, they had to have left by the back door. Because if they go out the front door, they can't turn around and lock it. They have no key. Hi, Penny. So that could be a theory. I didn't think about it now until just now. I didn't think about it until Michi just said it. And that's why I put my glasses down, okay, so I won't lose that train of thought, okay, because I didn't complete it. So I had to finish it in my mind. But, okay, now, the only way they could have done that is if it's got one of those, the bottom lock, not the deadbolt. If that deadbolt was locked, they went out the back door, okay, because who has the key to lock a deadbolt? Okay, so I don't know what kind of lock she got on her door, but I know if it's a deadbolt and that door was locked, because they said the door was locked, they could not get in the front door. And the back door is propped open. Which door, okay, is likely they went out the back. Now, if they went out the front door and turned around and locked it, yeah, and she said that the Mexican lady is the reason why. I believe she said the Mexican lady, or okay, this is what her theory is that the Mexican lady who they brought Nancy to take care of Nancy did not properly take care of Nancy, okay, and Nancy ended up dying. That's what she said. Exactly. Annie and Tommaso would have a key. So that's there you go. There you go. So if the front door was locked, if they went out the front door, okay, and lock it, okay, because you know the deadbolt, you got to have a key. So, the lady to San Francisco, okay, I've heard her theory. I can relate to some of it, and some of it I just can't relate to. Like Nancy being held there like that, okay, from my impression that she was deceased. That's the bottom lock. Michi, that's the bottom lock. That's why I said deadbolt. The deadbolt is the top lock. You need a key to lock a deadbolt. Okay? You need a key to unlock and lock a deadbolt. If the deadbolt was locked, okay, you had to have had a key. There's no knob on the outside of the door to lock a deadbolt. Now, the bottom lock, you could just turn the little knob, okay, and it'll lock automatically when you go out. I don't know what type of lock she had on the door, is what I'm saying, and what locks were locked. But if the deadbolt was locked, okay, they went out the back door unless they had a key. On the inside, you don't need a key, but on the outside of a deadbolt, you need a key. There is no knob to lock the door from on a deadbolt, not on the outside. No, 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 no. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, these are the perpetrators. The Page of Swords in reverse, Chatty Patty. And the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Okay. And Judgment in reverse. Oh, Judgment and Justice in reverse. Ooh, wee, what is going on? And the Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Nine of Swords. And the Moon in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Keeps giving me the impression of two people. Secrets are going to be revealed. And the hangman in reverse. And the empress. And the high priestess. They're scared that they're going to jail. They don't know what the police know because everything has gotten hush hush. Okay, only thing really they can go by is the psychics on YouTube. Okay, and word of mouth. Okay, which they're not going to get too much of that too because that's been shut down. Okay, so there is some secrets that's going to come out. Okay, they don't know which way is up right about now. Okay. What else can you could tell? What else can you tell me about Nancy Guthrie's abductors? Okay. What else can you tell me? Can you tell me what the month of May looks like for these abductors? Okay. If not all of them, okay, one of them, two of them. What does the month of May look like for Nancy Guthrie's abductors? What's that energy for the month of May, this month, this whole month, for these culprits? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. The month of May. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That talks about laziness, giving up, lack of ambition, giving up. Okay. It may be they're tired of living the unknown and fear, anxiety, nightmares, sweating, not knowing if what the police know, and trying to act normal, trying not to bring any attention to themselves. Six of Cups. Okay. Say they're a little emotional. And the King of Cups in reverse. Uh-huh. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Let's get a little bit more clarity from the book. Okay. So we got the Six of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse. Talks about emotional instability. Okay. So this talks about walking on shaky ground. Okay. Because like I said, they don't know if they're coming or going. Okay. They don't know if they're coming or going. We got the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is right here goes back to the days, back down memory lane, but they're not feeling safe. They felt safe as a child, but this is in reverse, so they're not feeling safe. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Knight, right? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this talks about disappointment. Okay, disappointment, scared and disappointed. Okay, and the gossip with the Page of Swords in reverse. Chatty Patty. Okay, is in reverse, telling all your business. Okay, yep. See, they in a effed up situation because see, they can't tell anybody. Okay, because well, obviously they can't. Okay, so they can't even brag. They can't tell nobody. They not okay. Just a hot mess. There we go. Six of Swords in reverse, and they can't move on. They can't move on. They can't go nowhere. Okay, Page of Cups with the Six of Cups. Okay, and the Eight of Swords. They trapped. They trapped. Frustrated. Trapped. And with all these swords, look like they're going to jail. Four of Cups. Okay, not liking what's being offered. They don't like the situation. Okay, and it's emotional. It's upsetting. Okay, yes. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse, and they are pissed. Yep. Not to mention they're real sensitive. Okay, you probably hear one little noise, they probably jump to the ceiling. Okay. You say boo and they ready, okay? Yes, okay, in the world. So their cycle is coming to an end. The cycle is coming to an end with the Ten of Swords. Betrayal, stabbed in the back, stick a fork in them. They're done. They're done. It's driving them crazy. Six of Wands, okay? Six of Wands. So there's some type of accomplishment going on. Let me look at this. Six of Wands. Mm. So there's going to be an accomplishment. There's going to be an accomplishment. A successful, good news. Strength. And there's the Emperor. Also could be the police. Okay? There's going to be some victory. Yeah. And the Five of Wands. It's going to be an end to the conflict. There's some conflict and there's going to be an end. And there's the Six of Pentacles, okay? In reverse. That's tape. The moon in reverse. I'm getting they're going to be taken to jail. Yep. Seven of Swords in reverse. Caught. And the Strength card is overshadowing the Seven of Swords in reverse, which means getting away with something and getting caught. So that's strong. All these swords, oh, they going to jail. Okay. And it's two of them. Two of Pentacles. There's two people. I don't know who they are. Okay, we'll get some. Hold on. And the King of Wands in reverse. Oh, oh. Five of Wands, conflict. Well, that's interesting. What if all this time, okay, and we're getting these cards and it's looking like Tommaso and Annie is pointing to it, okay, I'm telling you, every which way you look at it. And what if they say it's not him? Let's look at some true crime. Or should we get the Mystic Rose? Okay. Let's go with the Threads of Karma. Because somebody's going to get karma. Okay. And they look like this. Okay. Can you clarify this read for us? Okay. On the current, the May. Okay. For the abductors of Nancy Guthrie. Okay. So May, there's energy in May, honey. It's going down. So what do you want us to know? Okay. About the culprits. Okay. What does that say? Release inner criticism. Okay. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? The energy, the karma. What's the karma for Nancy Guthrie's abductors? Can you clarify? What do you want us to know? Ooh, these cards is 1 minute I can shuffle and the next minute I can't. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answer. What is the karma? Okay, what is the karma? Oh, they don't want to shuffle together. They don't want to shuffle together. What is the karma for Nancy Guthrie's abductors this month? What month of May? What's that energy? Okay, give us the smoke. Okay. And if I had to go on a timing, I would say that we're really going to get some information coming through in the middle of May. And then towards the end of May, it may be some lockups, maybe, allegedly, okay, for your entertainment purposes only. So what do you want us to know? What's the karma? Release past wounds, okay? So they talk about old wounds, hold your energy hostage, okay? And let go of what no longer serves you and make healing, space for healing. Okay? Change your fate. Your story isn't fixed. It's unfolding with every chance you make. Okay? Story's unfolding. Claim your power and write a new ending, okay? And find inner peace, okay? It's not found outside. It's cultivated within. See, they scared. They want peace, okay? But they have cultivated, okay, nightmares. Understand soulmate lessons. Okay, soulmates come to teach us. Embrace the lesson they bring, even if they're hard to swallow. The truth hurts. And break the soul contract. Some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. Ooh. When the lesson ends, the contract dissolves. So somebody may have a contract like marriage, okay, and it may not have been meant to last forever. And embrace your shadow. The shadow holds the truth that you need, okay? Embrace it, integrate it, and use it to transform your life. Mhm. And break self-limiting beliefs. The only limits are the ones you impose. Break free from outdated beliefs and unlock the true potential. Hey, Denise. What's my squeak? Oh, my chair? It doesn't bother me. My little squeak. Lots of things in the shadows. Okay, so wait, I'm not satisfied with this one. Okay, that's the karma. Okay, let's go with the black rose. Okay, we still got this spread sitting here. Can you clarify the spread? Okay, what do you have to say about the month of May for Nancy Guthrie's abductors? The month of May for Nancy Guthrie's abductors. As I see some information, I see jail, okay? I see secrets coming out. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. The month of May for Nancy Guthrie's abductors. Locked. They missing a word. Missing pieces, detached, locked away, heart, can't move forward. And that's that six of clubs, six of swords in reverse. Not able to go anywhere. Emotions. Okay, emotions in and up and down. Okay, 1 minute they scared, 1 minute they feeling bold. Okay, pain, guarded, apprehensive, putting a wall, excruciating pain. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Toxic, unhealthy delusions, nasty behaviors. Conflict, clashing, differences, incompatible. Call, hearing from conversation, talking. I told you, communications, unblocking, and a decision. Wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave. Told you, they don't know what to do. Coffee date, meeting up, planning, discussions, dating, multiple people. Sneaky, fake profile, hiding from you behind the scenes. Couldn't have said it better myself. Surprise, unexpected action, spontaneous, showing up, unexpected change. Time, needing time. Now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. And that's going with this card with a surprise. Present, feeling the moment. They're in the now because they may not get it again. Yep. Twin flames, okay? Reflection of the soul, mirrored emotions. So it's more than one person. And blind, searching for answers, blinded to the truth. Watching you online, wanting to know. And pursue. There go the police. Pursue. Chasing, persistence, hunting you down, resilient. There you go. Frozen, not speaking, stonewall, not taking action. Justice. Catch that T, okay? I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but something's going up or something's going down. This month. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so I have one more question, and that's in regards to the Sheriff Nanos. Because Sheriff Nanos is scheduled, the Board of Supervisors is scheduled on the 12th of this month to come back, I guess, to respond to his response, to go over his response and come back with, I don't know, a decision or what. I don't know. Let's see. These newfangled cards. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. What it is, Great Goat, is it helps if you watch channels that have these cards are not the regular Rider-Waite tarot. Okay. So they don't have the meanings on them. Okay, as you start getting more and memorizing what the cards could mean, you don't have to do all of them. Okay, then you'll get a better grasp. Okay, what it is that I have advanced. I have advanced where I am getting different cards, and they can have the meanings on them. They may not have the meanings on them. It depends on the cards. Oh, thank you, Denise, for the $4.99. Woo, woo, woo. That's greatly appreciated. Very generous of you, sweetie. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're a stick in the mud. And what it is, too, is that because different people have different interpretations, and that's because the card will hit them a certain way. I want to make sure the mail goes in and won't come out. The nail. Oh, in the coffin? Okay. Well, I think the FBI trying to make sure of that too. Okay, like when we nail this, okay, okay. So let's ask about the Sheriff Nanos in his month of May. Chris Nanos, Pima County Sheriff. What is May the month of May looking like for Sheriff Nanos? Okay. What is the month of May looking like for Sheriff Nanos? What can you tell us? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. The month of May for Sheriff Nanos. Okay, the month of May. Ooh, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Jealousy, dishonesty, and manipulation. Page of Cups in reverse. Emotional immaturity. Yep, insecure. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Ooh, cups. He might be drinking a lot too, okay? Don't let the smooth taste fool you. He's stressed. Five of Cups in reverse. Contentment, letting go, okay? But when you get cups together, it changes the letting go, okay, and the emotions. It's more emotional. And the King of Swords in reverse. There's Sheriff Nanos. Manipulative, judgmental, arrogant, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Materialistic, okay? There we go. Manipulation, once again. Overindulgence. Didn't I tell you? Drinking. There you go. And financial issues. Ace of Cups. Oh, yeah, he's drinking. He's drinking. He's thinking and drinking, drinking and thinking. Oh, yeah, he's stressed. He's stressed out. And we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's going to be some conflict. There's going to be some cancellations. Okay, I don't know an event. Some event, okay, is going to be canceled. Maybe his court hearing might be delayed. I don't know. Okay, but we got some cancellation and some instability going on here. And we got the Page of Cups, emotional immaturity. Okay, so it's like he's having a meltdown. Okay, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, this is not good at all. And instability, corruption, and materialistic. Mm. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, yeah. We got some missed opportunities. And the Page of Wands in reverse. All these reverse cards. Goodness gracious. Okay, Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, we have rebellion and disappointment, okay, going on here, right? And probably some delays, okay? But I can see the rebellion because that's the type of person he is, okay? And the Six of Pentacles. So something's going to be given. Something's going to be given, okay? But we got the Five of Wands to avoid conflict. Oh, he may be given an ultimatum, okay, to avoid conflict. I can see that. And the Three of Wands to make plans to move on. That's right. So he may be given a choice. And what do you call that? A severance package? Maybe he'll be given a severance package. Okay. And the Lovers. An agreement. And okay, so they may get something on him that he is willing to cooperate. Okay. And we have the high, oh, okay, secrets. High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess, she holds the secrets. Okay. Just like the moon, something's hidden. But when they in reverse, it's coming out. You can't hold nothing in reverse, just like a cup. Okay. The cup got a cup full of emotions. Okay. And what happens? Okay. When you turn it upside down, you get mad and let it all out. Mm-hmm. Ooh, back of my knee is itching. Okay. And then we have the King of Wands. Oh, what? There may be some information or some secrets coming out in relation to the King of Wands. There's something going on here that's going to come out. And then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a sign of impatience. The Seven of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, anxiety, losing faith, yeah. And the Ace of Wands. So there's going to be some action. Oh, yeah. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it talks about moving on and not giving up. Okay, it talks about the end of a crisis. Let me look in my book and see what else it has to say. Because Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh, now according to this book, the Nine of Swords means the same thing. Okay, as in reverse as it does upright. Only in reverse is even more profound. Okay, so those nightmares and all that is turning into panic attacks. Okay, is deeper. Okay, so it also talks about a relief of those feelings. Okay, they're going to get worse before they get better, and they may be a release. And it may be a release, and actually, maybe if he agrees to move on, he will see that there's actually a sense of relief in all this. You know how you don't realize you're so under so much pressure and you're so stressed out until it's relief, okay, and you feel the relief, did not realizing that you were under in the food, a new beginning, okay. So there's a secret coming out about, woo, the high priestess is over the food, overshadowing the food, the new beginning. There's secrets. Okay, so you're going to move on, but you're not going to move on without your secrets coming out. And the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so he's going to be alone, he's going to be by himself because he doesn't want to be bothered. And he's got the King of Wands hanging over, okay, in the shadows. He don't want to be bothered. I don't know anything about his Range Rover, okay, but I know there's something going to be coming out because see, here's the thing about it. This is a type of man. He's hard headed, okay. He's like Donald Trump. He's not going to go out without a fight, okay, because for him, he is the type of person. How dare you? Okay, even though he's wrong and he's done some wrong and he knows it, he still feels like I was elected by the people, but the people are the same people that elected you want you out. But as far as him concerned, that don't count. He don't see it that way. Okay. So it looks like there may be some situation, something is coming, and okay, that's what it was. Okay, in order to get him out without a bunch of conflict, because like I said, he ain't gonna go without a fight, is you're gonna have to turn up his whole card, so to speak. You're gonna have to turn up his whole card and in front of his face and let him know that you have done this, do what you want to do. Okay. You can leave quietly or you can make some noise. It's all up to you. Right. Okay. Yeah. But see, just like he did uh, at the police department. Okay. See, in Texas, El Paso, he wasn't the sheriff. He wasn't elected. Okay. So they gave him an option. Okay, is to quit or be fired. Okay. If you refuse to quit, we're going to fire you, and that's going to be on your record. But if you really, and then the whole thing about it is in the process of that, right, they made it sure to write on the report that he left in lieu of being fired. So they really wanted you to fight so they could fire your ass. Okay. Catch that tea. Okay. Yes. So now we're going to, and this probably won't take long, and I'm going to get off of here. What time is it? 5 o'clock. I may come on later tonight and do some more readings. But I want to look into the university students who were found deceased. One was found in a trash bag on the side of the road. He was cut. He was severed they said up to the buttocks. Up to the buttocks. Okay, I guess so they could get him in the bag. Okay, somebody passerby seen the trash bag, being nosy and looked, and it was a human body. Okay, so then a couple days later, the girl, the female resident, was found in the river, in the lake or whatever. There was some kayakers. Okay, they were kayaking in the lake, and I don't know if they were fishing. The hook or the oar got caught on the bag. Okay. And he said, when I pulled the bag in, I automatically could start smelling the decomposition. Mm-hmm. Okay. So they have the they have the roommate. Where's my the Violet Veil? Okay. I wanted to do the Violet Veil and true crime on this situation here, on this particular situation, because they don't know why the roommate did what he did. Okay. And I want to know. Okay. So if you haven't heard, let me see. These are the two students that were found. Okay. This was in Florida. These were, I believe they were, what do you call them? Exchange students? Okay. At the same university they were studying. I believe they were studying pretty much the same thing. Well, they don't have a story. That's the same. All I know is that they have been killed. They were found deceased. Okay. And let me show you the perpetrator. Here's the, oh, you can't see because it's, okay, hold on. The perpetrator is in the middle. Okay. Who's being charged. They don't know why he did what he did. Okay. Now we have Zamil and we have Nahida. Okay. They're not related. They just happen to be in I think, were they in the same class? I think they were in the same class, okay, because they was taking the same subject. And the perpetrator is Hisham. Hisham Abu Garbe. Wait. Abu Garbier. Abu Garbier. Okay, kind of like a tongue twister. And he has been charged with 2 counts of first degree murder. Okay. They found evidence uh, in his stuff or whatever, okay, of the people that led them that he was the perpetrator. Now he's 26. The 2 students were 27. Okay. And apparently this man was expressing some unwanted behavior. Okay. They wouldn't like it. I don't know. For some reason he started tripping. Okay. He started tripping with no luggage and then no real indication, but he ended up killing them. Yeah, Middle Eastern. Okay. Oh, he was roommates to one of them. Okay, because they said the roommates were not liking him and wanting him to move out. So I don't know what the situation is exactly until we go further into the investigation. But I want to ask the cards, okay, and see what the cards have to say about the reason for Hisham killing Zamil and Nahida. Okay, so what can you tell us about the USF killings in Florida? Okay, the killing of Zamil and Nashida, okay, were killed by Hashida. Nahida was killed, yeah, by Hishida. What is the energy? Can you tell us why? Let me get these names, okay? Why Hisham killed his roommates, okay? What was the energy? Why did Hisham murder Camille, Lyman, and Nahida. Okay, what do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Why? What was the energy behind this? And the thing about it is, the parents didn't even know. They had to call the parents and tell the parents that their children were now deceased. The parents didn't report them missing. The roommates did, because the roommates hadn't seen him. Okay, so for some reason, they were suspicious for some reason and reported them missing. Okay, so what can you tell us about his sham? Killing his roommate and his roommate's friend. Underneath it all is the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is despair. Okay, this is some type of despair, distraught. Okay, emotional despair. It was a Tower moment. He lost his mind. Okay, all hell broke loose. Okay, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Oh, my chair is going down again, and I'm getting into it. Okay, let's see. The Three of Swords in reverse. Letting go, moving on, time to heal. Okay, so there's healing. Probably, I get three, but it's two. Was it just two or was it three? I'm thinking it was two girls and one guy, but I don't know. But we have a Tower moment and there's healing. Okay, so the Three of Swords, according to this book, in reverse. Okay, it's talking about healing. Okay, and it's healing from the sorrow. Okay, even though you're sad now, you have a Tower moment, you're healing. Okay, so there's healing. And then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this talks about instability. Instability. And the Seven of Wands, they were defenseless. So maybe they didn't see it coming. And the Lovers in reverse. Ooh. Oh, wow. I wonder, did he have a crush on that girl or maybe the guy? And seeing the friend, okay, may have set him off. Bad relationships. Disloyalty, conflict, discontent, uncertainty. Oh, okay. So in his mind, oh my God, okay. And then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, talks about foolish, immaturity. And the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, he was defensive. He was frustrated. Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay. And then wanting to move on. Oh. And there was, okay, so something's hidden. Okay. He didn't see it coming. Something was hidden. And justice in reverse. So, yeah, there was some dishonesty going on. And the Four of Cups. and the Empress in reverse. So there were domestic issues going on. Something was going on in that apartment or house. I don't know which what. Okay, yep, and betrayal. Somebody felt or was betrayed. 7, smoke and mirrors. Yeah, I think there might have been some drugs involved. Okay, and maybe somebody wanted to move on, and somebody felt betrayed with that. And the star card in reverse. And there goes Chatty Patty, Page of Swords in reverse. And the Hangman. So I'm wondering if, because these two students were in the same class, okay, if he was roommates with one of them, maybe he had a crush on that guy. And maybe the girl and the guy, okay, hanging out as friends, okay, and this boy on drugs and delusional, that never goes, okay? And maybe there were rumors. There might have been rumors. We got Chatty Patty in reverse. There may have been rumors, okay, that, ooh, I wonder, are they a couple? You know how kids are, okay? The lover card keep popping up. We're on the U.S. students, okay? So this is my first time even reading on them, okay? So let me keep going. And then we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. So there was separation, betrayal. Okay. And then we have death. And there we have the three of them. Two's company, three's a crowd in reverse. And this is a big guy. This ain't no. I mean, I don't know how tall he is, but he's one of those. What do you call them? Big boned. Okay. Oh yeah, he's solid. He's big, but he's solid. Okay. I'm gonna do one more row. Okay. And then, oh, there we go. He was trying to get away with something, and he got caught. Somebody told. And the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So there was awareness that was brought to this situation. And the Ten of Pentacles. That's interesting. The Ten of Pentacles. And waiting. The family is waiting. They might be waiting on the return. Have their bodies been returned? They might be waiting for the students' bodies to be returned. Okay. Probably not. I don't know what the situation is. Okay. But something it wasn't reciprocated, or if they were, there was a disagreement. They broke up. Whatever. I don't know. That boy then lost his mind. And it also says that it gives you the impression that he was on drugs. See, the thing about being on drugs is a situation is 10 times, okay, worse than it really is if you weren't on drugs. Okay. I know that for a fact. Okay. A situation is more intense when you're on drugs than if you weren't. Okay, this may be a situation if he wasn't on drugs, okay, he probably wouldn't have tripped on, or maybe he would have been man enough to mention it, say something about it or whatever, okay, and move on. But yeah, this one right here, okay. With that said, what was the relationship? Did you say, let me see, let me ask about who was rooming with who? Were Hisham and Zamil roommates? Yeah, they were roommates. Oh, okay. So Zamil filed a complaint against Hisham, describing him as unsocial, unpleasant, and psychopathic. Well, he hit one of them on the dot, now didn't he? Okay. Okay, so yeah, so police found evidence of a violent struggle in their apartment. Okay. Were Zamil and Nahida dating? Okay, it keeps spelling. They were doctoral students, okay, from Bangladesh. Now, okay, they dated. They dated. They previously dated. They weren't dating now. Okay, so not too long after they were spotted, they estimated the time of death around the same time. No. Okay. The dispute was between the two guys, the two roommates. They were roommates, okay? And he filed a complaint. Okay. Now the girl and the guy, Zamil, he's the dead one, okay? They were dating in the past. They're not dating, it says they previously dated. They're friends. They're considered friends, okay? They're from Bangladesh. They doctoral students, okay? And they were close friends and had previously dated. Though family reported that they were not actively dating at the time. So the family, knowing them, because you know in those countries they're controlling, they may have not approved of her dating because of her studies. Okay. However, they were both seen together. The last time they were spotted, they were together. And then the roommate, the disagreement with the roommate, the brother, his brother told the police that he had filed a complaint against the other roommate saying he was unpleasant and he was psychopathic. Okay? There you go. So let's look at the relationship between Zamil and Hisham. Okay? Let's see what was the energy like. What's the energy with Hisham and Zamil? What was that energy? What was the energy? Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to ask. Okay. Four cards. Four cards. How did Hisham feel about Zamil? How did Hisham feel about his roommate, Zamil? Four cards. What do you want us to know? How Hisham felt about Zamil. What do you want us to know? Four cards, and thank you for your answers. Four cards. How did Hisham feel about Zamil? Four cards. Four cards. Four cards. How did Hisham feel about Zamil? Ooh, the High Priestess. Secrets. 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 The High Priestess. Yeah, this could talk about a hidden agenda. Secrets, confusion. Okay, yeah, blocked intuition. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight, okay. In reverse, talks about hesitation, to take action. So this could have been an unhealthy relationship. Well, I guess so, if he had to make a complaint. Okay. So this is a hesitation to take action. And nightmares. So he planned an event to get away with something, but he got caught. So he planned this, okay? He planned it. Okay. So this talks about the night. Okay. Talks about lazy stagnation and being selfish. Okay. It was a nightmare situation. So he planned and he got caught. Okay. How did Zamil feel about his sham? 4 cards. How did Zamil feel about his sham? His sham, yeah, his sham. Okay. How did he feel about it? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. How did Zamil feel about his sham? So we know Sham planned it. Okay. 4 cards. How did Zamil feel towards? What was that energy towards his sham? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Okay. 4 cards. The Page of Wands. Okay. Well, it just talks about creativity and enthusiasm. So he may have thought he was immature. Page of Wands. Okay, so yeah. 4 cards. 4 cards. How did Zamil feel about his sham? 4 cards. 4 cards. Okay. We have the Page of Wands here. Okay. Saying happy, I don't know about that, but this is family. Wheel of Fortune. Good luck. He didn't have no good luck. Oh, the Devil in reverse. Manipulation. And plans. Okay. So I'm thinking with the Devil in the details in reverse. Okay. I'm thinking that he felt unstable. Okay. And he didn't feel, there was a lot of bad feelings towards this guy, but he didn't see it coming. Let's look at true crime. Uh-oh. Let's look at true crime. What is the energy with the USF murders, okay, in Florida, of Nahida and Zamil, okay. What was the energy with that murder? The murder of those two by Hisham. What do you want us to know about why he killed him? What was the energy like? Okay, what was going on in the murder of the USF students in Florida that were found in a garbage bag? Okay, one on the side of the road and one in the lake, in the water, down there in Florida. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Obstacles and challenges. Okay. A crime of passion. He was pissed. He was pissed. He might have been pissed that dude made that complaint. Says organized crime. Well, he organized it. He did. He planned it. That's what organized is. He planned it. It was planned. And an accomplice and a partner in crime. Oh, look at there. Oh, maybe somebody helped him get rid of the bodies and regret. That's interesting. Revenge. Male. Says an affair. Oh. Inside job. Love. And justice. Well, she said, I don't know Spanish. Oh. Yeah, but I was reading that Queen of Cups. It was reversed. So it was more of a descriptive thing. It wasn't a person. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I didn't see her question. Yeah. Well, thanks for telling her, okay? Because I didn't see her question. And no, I'm not going to read no Spanish, okay? Or speak it. Okay, so let's keep going. Oh, don't forget to thumbs up the video, you guys. Okay, so we got justice. Okay, and I had okay, we have a couple. Says accomplice. A tunnel. I don't know what's up with tunnel. Alive. Oh, maybe it's talking about the other person, outer space. Okay. Now, I'm wondering, okay, because where was I? My chain of thought. I left, okay, an affair. It says an affair, okay? And I'm wondering because there was secrets that came up on the reading. There was some secrets. And I wonder, okay, that the family said that they were no longer dating, and I wonder were they secretly dating, okay? Just not telling the parents. And the boy knew about it, okay? See, you can't be doing something secret and then run and tell on somebody else, okay? It don't work that way, unfortunately. Let's ask. I want to ask the cards, okay? What was the energy between Zamil and Nahida? What's the energy between Zamil and Nashida? Zamil Lyman and Nahida, okay? What was the energy between these two? What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. What is the energy, or was the energy, between the two USF students down in Florida from Bangladesh, that were found deceased? What was the energy between them? And thank you for your answers. Eight of Pentacles. They were hard workers. Woohoo! They were working hard. Okay? They were working hard. They wanted to make their parents proud. Mm-hmm. What else can you tell us? They were holding on to something. Four of Pentacles. They were holding on to something. Two of Wands. Making plans. Setting goals. Okay, setting goals. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this talks about regret. It also talks about avoidance. Okay, so there it is, the world in reverse. So that's telling me what I kind of thought, that the relationship was not over. They were making plans. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Three of Swords in reverse. Talks about healing. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands was holding on to something. Six of Pentacles. And betrayal. There's some betrayal in there. There's regret. There's betrayal. And the King of Swords. So the World card in reverse is going over the King of Swords. But there's regret and betrayal and weakness with the Strength card. Oh. And the Knight of Wands. And the Star card in reverse. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. And Temperance. And the Nine of Wands. So I think that she was still not over. They were not over each other. But there's betrayal here. There's regret. And there's a lack of teamwork. Okay. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And you see there's three. Interesting. And the Knight of Cups. And the Lover. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. And the Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Six of Wands. Okay, folks, something's going on here. Okay, oh, great, Goat. Enjoy the rest of your day. So, I'm not really, for some reason, getting into this, but there's something going on between her and Zamil, and there was some type of betrayal and regret, okay? And they broke up, but it still seems like she had a soft spot for that boy. Let me ask about the relationship between Nahida and Hisham. I don't know if he knew her, okay? Oh, Patricia, I don't do private readings because I'm not really secure with that right now. But I'll let you know. I will surely let you know, okay? And I don't know how to do private readings. I don't know how to set that up, but I will look into it in the future, okay? And I will let you know. Let us ask about the energy between the girl and the killer, okay? Nahida is the girl, and Hisham is the killer. What's the energy between Nahida and Hisham? What is that energy between them two? What do you want us to know? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answer. What do you want us to know? What's the energy? What can you tell us between Nashida, who was found in the lake, in a plastic bag in the lake by some kayakers, and Hisham, who has been arrested for her death? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What's the energy like between those two? The Magician in reverse. Ooh. Deceit, manipulation, bad intentions, confusions, and illusions. Oh, that's just too much. Oh, interesting. Let's see. The Page of Cups, emotional immaturity. Whoa, death in reverse. The Emperor. The Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups came up in that reading. Okay, I kind of figured that. Okay. And the Hermit. Strength in reverse. Judgment. The Ten of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Cups. I think he had a crush on her. I really do. I think he had a crush on her. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And he wanted her for himself with the Hermit. Solitude, okay? But there's bad juju, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, smoke and mirrors, okay? Eight of Swords. So he was in denial. He was delusional. Okay. And we have the Nine of Wands. And the Sun. And Temperance. And the Three of Swords in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the Five of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Wands. Okay. I get the feeling that the intuition, this is all alleged, just my interpretation, that he may have in his mind a crush on that girl. Okay. And he wanted her to herself, but her family, the family wasn't not happy. The family was not happy with him. Okay. They're trying to avoid conflict because he does have past with his family. Now that I think about it, he kicked his mama, and he jumped on his brother. Okay. And they called the police and they didn't want him arrested. They just wanted him off. Okay. But yeah. And they said that that wasn't going to matter. This was before the girl. Okay. This happened before the girl. Okay. And he had never acted like his family said that he did not start tripping until he started smoking weed. That's what they said. Okay. And he started acting different. Okay. He may have been doing just more than smoking weed. I don't know. Okay. But I think that his roommate was going with this girl. Okay. And he may have had some type of delusion because he's emotionally immature. He's not right. He's not thinking right. Okay. Yeah. Something's wrong with him. And something in his mind may have given him the impression that that boy was messing with his girl. And she didn't know nothing about it. He was in denial. Jay. He was in denial. He didn't want to see. Okay. And he made a decision. Hmm. I think that might have something to do with this situation here. allegedly. Okay, I'm going to stop it at there. I may come back on later, depending. Okay, because sometimes, a lot of times, almost all the time, I feel like my intuition has been zapped up, my juices. Okay, and I have to replenish. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. There's going to be more. And I really appreciate you guys coming by, because you really don't have to converse with me and participate. I think that's so freaking cool. Okay. Most of all, stay blessed. Bye.